Over the years, I've come to believe that our first thought in the morning determines our success for the rest of the day, at least in my life. And that's not to say that you can't wake up tired and still have a kick-ass day, or that you can't have a negative thought in your head at all. But when you consciously do something that implants quality, guiding thoughts in your head first thing in the morning, I found that the rest of my day is usually significantly more productive. For example, some people journal first thing in the morning, right? I don't, but some people do. Some people meditate first thing in the morning. Some people read the Bible first thing in the morning. I have a really good friend who swears that the majority of his success comes from stupid little things like keeping a joke book on every single toilet inside of his house. And every time he sits down, including first thing in the morning, he flips through that joke book and he finds a joke that makes him laugh. And he believes that that sets him up for an amazing day. I guess, and if we judge people by the number of toilets they have in their house, this guy has 14, so there must be something that he's doing that's right. But no matter what it is that you do in the morning, I think that it's important that you guide your initial thoughts every single day. In fact, that's something that we've done ever since my very first company. We've done it in every single company since then, where we've created a series of morning inspirational quotes, and every single person who works inside of one of my companies gets one of those quotes every single morning at 5:30 in the morning, including myself. And the one that went out this morning, I had seen several times before throughout the course of my life, but it's made a big difference or a big impact in my morning today, and I want to share it with you. It went something like this. There's three things in the field: the sheep, the shepherd, and the wolves. You get to choose where you are, right? And if you don't consciously choose, then whoever you start hanging out with is who you become, right? Hang out with wolves, and the most unethical things will begin to sound ethical to you. Hang out with sheep, and the laziest lifestyle is going to seem hectic to you. Hang out with shepherds, and the things that you find fun are going to be things like growing your herd and keeping your herd organized and protecting them from the wolves. And I think the reason why it hit me so hard, even though I had seen this one so many times before in my life, is because I've been so caught up in business lately. I mean, we're in the middle of wrapping up an acquisition of another company, and we're running an event in Miami in a few weeks, and we're onboarding over a dozen new employees just over the last few days. And when business is all done, at the end of the day, I kind of just want to spend it with my kids, right? So I have not been consciously thinking about the people that I'm spending most of my time with who are influencing my thoughts without me even knowing about it. For example, we're finishing up the acquisition of another company, and because of that, I'm reviewing contracts every single day, and I'm negotiating with my teams every single day, and I'm dealing with attorneys every single day. And unless I'm very, very careful, that could change my personality for later on that night when I'm with my kids. And the event that we're running in a few weeks is requiring negotiations with a lot of vendors, which again puts me on guard because every single vendor wants to squeeze more kind of expenses in there, right? Extra charges that could truly hurt my company unless I catch them before they hurt us. And like I said before, we're onboarding a bunch of new team members who fit into our culture very, very well, or so it seems. However, I still like to monitor all new team members, because I know that one bad apple can be a virus that really affects the rest of our team. So when I read this morning's motivational quote, it helped me to categorize the people and the actions that I've been taking recently that are moving me towards my goals and making me a better person instead of sucking energy from me and making me negative. I mean, it's a simple shift, but it was not on my radar until I read that quote. So no matter where you are in your life, whether you're trying to be a better entrepreneur or a better CEO or a better parent or better in your relationships or even just a better person overall, the way it all begins is by taking charge of the thoughts that you have, especially your first thoughts when you wake up. And if you want to see some of the inspirational quotes that my team members get every single morning, just let me know in the comments below. And if we get enough requests, I'm happy to either post some of them for you or make a whole new video and share a whole bunch of them with you. And if you're seeing this on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or any of the other social platforms, jump over to YouTube and subscribe and comment on this video so that I know that you want that list too. I'll see you on the next video.